The 6 freedoms of total freedom mirror that of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a theory in psychology that was proposed by Abraham Maslow in his 1943 paper, A Theory of Human Motivation. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is often portrayed in the shape of a pyramid, with the largest and most fundamental levels of needs at the bottom, and the need for self-actualization at the top. The most basic need is for survival. The body produces real physical reactions if it does not get food, water, air, or sleep. Once the basic needs are met, safety becomes the most important need. The need for personal and financial security becomes most important. Without the physical security from violence or the financial security from economic safety, you cannot become concerned with the next level of human need, which is love and belonging. Once these 2 basic needs are met, you have a firm foundation to become emotionally involved with others. This can come in the form of friendship, intimacy, and family. With the acceptance of a loving community, a person now has the ability to move on to his next need of self-esteem. This level allows the person to have self-respect or confidence independent of what others think. This also shows in a more narcissistic lower version where a need for constant praise and respect of others. What a man can be, he must. Abraham Maslow. The final step is self-actualization. This is a point where a person can rise to their highest and best self, where they can express their true self and their unique talents and abilities. These 5 needs mirror the 6 stages of total freedom. You need to become physically free in order to become politically and financially free. You must be emotionally free in order to become intellectually free. Once you have that intellectual freedom, then you can then set about connecting with the spiritual freedom to become the highest and best self and find out what you were meant to be. It is very important that we understand that what is true for a single human is also true for human society. If a society does not have food or water, they cannot have a stable political system or a functioning economy. Without the safety of a stable society, interpersonal relationships suffer as people scramble to meet their own physical needs. Without an emotionally healthy society, we cannot produce the intellectual or spiritual thinkers needed to guide and inspire society to its highest levels. So much of what we are going to see later on in this project revolves around social predators keeping humanity at its most basic levels, so that no man or society challenges the power that they have. Through the use of debt upon the domestic populace and the use of war on the rest of the world, the elite keep mankind down, never to challenge them. Let me read you a quote from an article about the United States using debt-free money and how it could bring world peace and eventually bring down the elite of its time. Quote, "If the mischievous financial policy, which has its origin in North America, shall become endurated down to a fixture, then that government will be able to furnish its own money without cost. It will pay off debts and be without debt. It will have all the money necessary to carry out its commerce. It will become prosperous without precedent in the history of the world. The brains and wealth of all the countries will go to North America. That country must be destroyed, or it will destroy every monarchy on the globe." That is from the Times of London, 1862, just before the Civil War. Do you now see the power of total freedom?